Hi, my name's Edith Podesta and I'm the director of I Have Something to Say. So I think bullying is very important. I mean, it happens at all ages, but in Singapore, primary students, 1 in 5 students have been bullied, and in secondary school, when they get there, 1 in 4. So that means a quarter of our audience has been bullied. And so it's not just the bullies, we're talking about bystanders, so people who can intervene and help the victim of the bullying, and parents as well. So how do you deal with your children? So it's not just 1 in 4, 1 in 5, it affects all of us. All of us at one point in our life. We are going to be either a victim, a bystander, and some of us, unfortunately, maybe unknowingly will be a bully. So I thought bullying was a really important topic, and it's been an important topic in my life. And I'm very passionate about this production, giving tools to our audience, how to talk to their parents, how to talk to your children as well, if you are a parent, about bullying, and how to stop the cycle of bullying, how to make sure that we live in a caring, safe environment, both at school and at home. So with I Have Something to Say, I hope that the audience will leave being able to have an open discussion about bullying. One of the most important things is to educate our young folk. So whether it be a parent or a teacher or an auntie or an uncle, educate those close to you about what bullying is, so that they feel that they can come to you with that topic. So they can say, oh, you know how we spoke about bullying, or saw that show at the Esplanade about bullying? I think that's happening to me. Or, you know how I saw that show? I saw what happened to those characters at my school. What should I do? How can I be a good friend? So I think that's for me, that's the joy of working in theatre, because it gives really intimate living examples, things that we can point at to help us articulate to the people we care for and the people we love what's happening in our lives, and feeling that we have a safe space and also the language to do that. So this is my second time working for March On, and I had a brilliant time working on The Feelings Farm last year, directing that production. One of the things that I've taken away from The Feelings Farm and applied here is the importance of having a resource that parents and children can walk away with. I was told from the Esplanade team that people actually emailed in and phoned up and said, where can we get the program booklet? I want to do those exercises with my children. And so that to me was so heartening, because it meant that theatre is not just an hour-long experience. It can continue into your homes. It can continue as a conversation. And the program booklet really provides solid examples and exercises that you can do with your loved ones to explore, in this production, bullying, what it means to be a bully, what it means to be a bystander and a victim. The other thing that I took away from doing Feelings Farm was really listening closely to what the children were talking about, their experiences with their own feelings, and being able to articulate themselves in the workshops. So we did get to have 4 short workshops, but for me they were very invaluable, just to remind myself of what it is like to live in this world as an 8-year-old, and what kind of topics we might be able to broach with our audience at I Have Something to Say. I think why families should come to I Have Something to Say is I think it's going to really help, your children, the young people in the audience, to see that they're not alone. Like, I remember when I was bullied when I was a young girl, I really did feel that I was alone, that there was no one else in my school, no one else in the world who was going through this experience. So to see someone on stage go through the same experience is enough for me, is enough of a reason to come. To be able to see, okay, I am not alone. There's someone else going through it. How did they go through it? What can I learn? What would I do differently? And then I feel that if I was a young person watching this production, that I would be able to go back and talk to my parents about the production first by saying, I saw this show about bullying, And I found it really interesting, and that would give me a way into discussing what was happening to me at school. So if I was thinking, oh, what would young Edith, why would young Edith want to see this production? It's for that reason, and I think that's the most important reason for me. And it's going to be really fun. Come watch I Have Something to Say as part of the March On Festival here at the Esplanade.